scared? Friends. Look up Justice for put at no, because I need to talk to my stream. Turn your sound off on your TV. Devin?
You said Justice Point.
A little slice of paradise. Clarence T.C. King Athletics Complex in Honolulu.
Devin, remember last night I lagged out.
And perhaps with a victory in the Hawaii Bowl. It's the UNLV Rebels and the Army Black Knights. Reese Davis along with David Pollock and Jesse Palmer. We'll hear from Holly Rowe in a bit down on the sideline. Kickoff team on the field ready to start this postseason classic. That is not the way you want to start with the kickoff going out of bounds. They'll take the penalty and move them back. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Thomas.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Kept it on the ground. Now they'll throw. Unloads to the wideout. Got it in the middle. It's Walker. Running wide open down the gut of the field. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. Aggressive play calling on that drive. Just 2 plays, they get the long touchdown pass to pay it off.
Kicks sound like
They
crazy.
already have the lead, and they're trying to build it here in the first quarter with an onside kick.
Okay, so y'all are watching videos on him,
Few
bro?
anxious moments there, but the hands team.
Kip can watch the
true to its
video.
name as they, and that's a live ball.
Bro knows how to make people fumble. Bro's watching video on everything, I swear, bro. This dude just be getting bailed like crazy, bro. Turn off your controller
This
sound.
offense has it with really good field position. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. He had to fight for a couple down to the 33.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. And the Black Knights come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. They got him on the ground. Great tackling by this D to stop him short of the first down marker.
Warming in, coming in and making a great play on the ball carrier.
The Black Knights will try to pick it up on 4th down. And they got it.
And, man, a lot of times it's hard to outrun that blitz, and they bring pressure. They push him outside of the pocket. Nice, what you should do. Keep hunting, keep chasing. They finally catch him, get the big sack on 4th down.
UNLV will start this drive as the offense is out there and ready to cook. First play of the drive, he'll look to throw. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance.
A good job by this defense. Great job in the secondary. Eyes on the quarterback. They took away the first option, made him go to option 2, made him go through his progression, and then they got time to get home and get a hit on the quarterback.
A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on 2nd down. Here's the snap, ready to cut one loose. Left side is Burnett. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line.
As a head coach, you love it when your quarterback is locked in early. Opening drive, throws a touchdown pass. Really nice throw on that last play. Here in the 2nd drive.
Looking for a deep man. Swatted away and broken up. A great play there by the DB.
DB does an outstanding job here on the deep pass. Locating the football, no PI, able to swat it away, pass incomplete.
Long way to go on 2nd down. Off play action. Fires to the middle. Incomplete. A 50-50 ball won by no one that time. Third and long, a lot of ground to cover. He wants to throw it. Rush right in his face. And they wanted it all on 3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down.
Well, you make big plays for your quarterback in the game. You catch a touchdown pass, he's going to look your way again, often, downfield like they did right there, but give the defense credit, forcing an incompletion.
3 straight incompletions, and undaunted, they'll go for it on 4th and 10. Snapped it, and he has to have it. Oh, he dropped it, just didn't look it all the way in, and they'll turn it over on downs. And they are stopped on 4th down. That decision will be questioned.
Got to give the defense credit. Watching film, anticipating. They knew that this offense had this play in their back pocket. They knew about the speed of this wide receiver and different ways they were going to try to get him involved. Everybody on defense on the same page, playing together. I love it.
Hey, when you speed quarterbacks up like this, when you hurry their thought process, they're going to make mistakes. That was a mistake there. Throwing into double coverage, obviously not something you want to do. Could have been worse. Nice job by the defense.
On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
And that's why that guy plays DB and not wide receiver. DBs generally don't have as good of hands as...
Guys, look at this. I'm surprised they're going to gamble and go for it here on 4th down. Snapped on 4th down. Down he goes, and the defense snuffs out this drive with a sack.
Tell you what, coaches catch heat a lot nowadays, especially on social media. I expect him to catch a lot of heat. 4th down, long yardage situation on your own territory, and you want to go for it, and you fail, and you're surprised. You definitely shouldn't be surprised. Just don't check your mentions, dog.
You got to love the physicality up front by the defense there, allowing only a minimal gain. These are big bodies on the D-line. They eat up blocks, allow the linebackers to run free and make stops.
All over him in the backfield. He'll lose 3 on the play.
And a lot of times the fit up front, you know, linebackers are fitting holes, and that ball bounces, and it's supposed to go somewhere. And sometimes it goes to a DB, and the offense will get a W. Like, they'll get a win because you'll break a tackle. How about the tackle by that young fella? I know he likes to cover, but I love the way he comes up and makes the tackle.
Well, this is a disappointing drive for the offense, considering where this drive started, in their opponent territory. Now you're 4th and long. You've got to be better throwing the football in those types of situations.
Got to make the play on 4th. Complete downfield. And he's brought down, but they believe the offense could convert the 4th down, and it paid off. And the Rebels want to crank the tempo. Hits the hole. It's Thomas. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. They'll run him again. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. They'll have to push the ball down the field here on 3rd and long. Trying to get the corner. Now the pitch. And they just didn't get anybody on that defense out of position.
I'm so glad that's
gone. Lose yardage on that one. Now we get a timeout taken by the Rebels. That's their first. After using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. Now wait just a second here. I don't see the kicker coming out. I think they're going to go for it here. Needs it here on 4th down. Unleashes it. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Just enough time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. The give to the left side. There he goes. And he'll be out of bounds on what turns out to be the final play of the first quarter. They flipped into the field, and we're ready to play. First play of the period will be a 2nd down. Kept the last one on the ground, now they'll throw. Timed it perfectly to knock it free and forces the 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. Push is ahead. Got a little grass. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the 1st down.
What a great run there on 3rd and 1 situation.
So now we're racing.
That has got to be demoralizing for a defense because they were packed up close to the line of scrimmage expecting run on that one.
They're playing aggressive, but great offenses have the ability in predictable situations like 3rd and 1 to get 1st downs.
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. This time they'll throw it. Fires to the big fella. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage.
nice job by the defense staying glued to him, getting him on the ground as soon as he catches the football, knowing he's a threat. I'm not going to let this guy get out of my sights. Nice job by the defense.
Handoff from the gun. He's going to come up just a bit short. It'll bring up 4th down from the 43. And after that run, there is a player still down on the field. The junior running back slow to get up. We hope this is just momentary. Howie Rowe will keep an eye on everything for us. This offense has failed on its previous 2 4th down attempts, but they need to keep this drive alive. Big man has it. It's a 1st down and more. They'll knock him down, but he moves the sticks, and the 4th down decision pays off big time. And that can really take the wind out of a defense's sails when you convert with a 4th down completion.
Great chemistry there between the quarterback and his target. 4th down, you got to have it. You got to be on the same page, and they were there.
Knocked down immediately.
And that is how you bring it. You see the ball, you go get it right now, and you bring the wood with some bad intentions.
The lost yardage leaves them with 2nd and 11. Grab behind the line. It's Howard. They've got him now. He almost picked up that 1st down on the screen.
And that's not a surprise play call for this offense. A lot of times, man, after a tackle for a loss or a play that goes behind the line of scrimmage, they want to get those chunky yards back. They want to get back to 3rd and manageable. They dial up the screen. They get some positive yards. Now put themselves in a position to be more successful on 3rd down.
They just blew through that offensive line. It's a 4-yard loss. Field goal unit's not coming out here, guys. I think they're going to go ahead and go for it on 4th and long. Snaps it, and he has to have it. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football.
I'll tell you, you got to give the defense credit, though, because with these conditions, it's not easy to catch for the offensive players. Certainly not for the defense, but great eye-hand coordination securing that interception.
Dangerous throw on that one.
You just wonder if the quarterback's trying to get it all back after throwing a pick the last time out. This time, that was not a good read. The defender was all over that throw. He should have intercepted that, but thanks to the drop, the offense stays on the field. This quarterback has got to take a breath, and he's got to settle himself down.
And he had no option on that one. Defense ready for anything, and they stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
And playing the option, man, consistently playing responsibility football. Nice job by the defense being where they're supposed to be. This option will just keep giving it to you over and over and over again, and you got to pass those tests.
That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a 1st down at the 43. And the Rebels come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Drops back on 1st down. Moving out to the right. He makes the catch. And they got the defense on that one, and they get it to the 29-yard line. The Rebels come to the line after the big connection and going back to work. Snap on 1st down, wants to throw. Lets it fly deep downfield. Almost intercepted. They took a shot on 1st down and just about turned the thing over.
Man, the defense is making it tough on this quarterback early. They already have an interception. They almost came away with another one there. They're doing a great job reading his eyes and breaking on the ball.
2nd down to the air. In the backfield, it's Thomas. Could not make his way to the corner.
That's a really nice job by the cornerback playing with his eyes. He sees the running back release out of the backfield, sees him get the ball, and this guy's tough. You know, there are a lot of corners out there that would try to submarine these rig running backs, and then they get hurdled. Not this guy. Good job getting the tackle, getting him on the ground.
Got the back over the middle. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the 1st down.
Listen, I know this running back is shifty. I know he's really good in the open field, but that's just asking too much of him at this point. 3rd and long situation. He wasn't going to be able to make that extra guy miss.
Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception. Just under half a minute to go before the break. They'll take over 1st and 10. Snaps it. They'll throw to start the drive. Rolling to the right, trying to make something happen. And he's left with no option but to throw it away.
And I think a big reason this offense is struggling right now and why they're trailing on the scoreboard is they have not been able to protect this guy, and it's affected him. He has not looked very accurate. Moving forward, the pass pro has got to be better to help this guy out.
Sends it downfield. Fires it into a crowd, and it's picked off. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. The snap wants to throw to start this drive. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Going back to the well, another deep ball. And that is interception number 3 on the day. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. One more snap coming before halftime. Fresh set of downs going up top. Going over the top. It's incomplete, and they tried to get one on the board before the break and couldn't quite make the connection. So that's going to do it here in the first half. Stay tuned for the halftime break. Go ahead and roll the dice to start this second half. They're lined up for an onside kick. He's able to grab the football, and the hands team gets the job done.
Well, they're trying to pounce on their opponent with the lead in the second half, trying to steal a possession, but give the return team credit. They may not have been set up perfectly for that onside kick, but they're Johnny on the spot, and now their offense is licking their chops, hoping to go down and score.
He's got enough. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Tight end now in motion. Cuts it upfield. It's Howard. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
That's just a mental error. On defense, you got to watch the ball. I understand the quarterback shouting and he's clapping and there's all this crowd noise, but you just got to hone in, watch the football before you come out of your stance.
They'll try to take advantage of that offsides call. It's 1st and 5. He's looking to pass. Turns up, it's Howard. And that defense pushing him out of bounds after a short gain.
Listen, running backs are not just running backs anymore. You're going to be a wide receiver in today's football. A great job sneaking out of the backfield, getting them the football, letting them get some positive yards.
And the Black Knights can really attack on this 2nd and short. He'll be dragged to the ground, but it'll be a first down.
It's great awareness by the running back, understanding where the first down marker is and doing whatever it takes to get it.
Here's an opportunity for this offense in search of its first touchdown. It's 1st and 10. Fresh set of downs going to the air. Out wide left, it's Howard. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. This quarterback part of their running game. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt.
You know, I really like this QB running the football because I know he's got a lot of speed, but he's not the biggest guy in the world. So he's not going to be able to break a lot of tackles. You really got to do a good job of trying to scheme ways to get him out in more space.
Trying to slip through and pick it up. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down.
And this defense has got to be jacked up, and they finally forced the fourth down, right? They've gotten a couple of first downs, got some things going, but I think it's decision time for this offense. And this D's got to do it one more time, right? They've got to get another play, a big fourth down stop here to get some of that momentum and get the football back.
Under pressure. And down he goes. The defense bringing the heat.
And the D brings the heat, man, and they catch him a little bit off guard. Quarterback doesn't know where to go with the football. And the worst thing you can do on fourth down is take a sack. It doesn't matter if you get an INT. Throw that.
He unleashes a long one. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in.
This offense hasn't been able to generate a lot of points in this one. Here in the third quarter, you're seeing the defense and how much pride they take on being physical. It's not just stopping the run. Guys in the back end flying to the football in the air, getting hits on guys, that time on the receiver, knocking it loose.
And quarterback receiver on the same page. Nice job seeing the zone, understanding the drag route concept. Easy pitch, easy catch.
The run inside. It's Thomas. Got the first down. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
And that's a good sign for this offense. A good third down conversion, running the football. Obviously, last possession was not what you want. Like the interception, the turnover, good to get back on the field, get that first down. Now see how much more they'll be aggressive and maybe want to throw the football and put that mistake behind them.
Receiver wasn't ready for the throw, incomplete.
I love the quick decision the QB made there on that RPO, knowing he wanted to get it out of his hands fast. He just needs to make a more accurate throw moving forward.
They'll move the wide receiver. Caught in the backfield, it's Walker. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up.
And that just shows you the team speed this defense has. As soon as they identify who's got the ball, they are around and surrounding that ball carrier so quickly.
Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's third and long. Back's got it on the screen. He'll be stopped right at the 40-yard line, and do they dare try to convert from their own territory on fourth down? Wait just a minute, guys. The offense looks as if they're going for it in their own end. Wide receiver going in motion. Snapped on fourth down. Plows through the defense. Knocked down, but he's got enough to move the chains and convert that fourth down. They were willing to spin that wheel of fortune in their own territory, and it paid off.
And it came up good. I mean, I think you see the aggressiveness by these offenses now, willing to go for it on their own territory, and I like it because they got it.
He'll move it ahead, and a good productive play on the ground.
You just sense the frustration starting to build, not only on offense, but I think with this running back as well. He is so talented. He's had some massive games throughout his career. Just haven't...
He wants to go deep. Upstairs, he's got it. Touchdown, Rebels. Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone. The AT unit on the field. And the extra point makes it 14-0.
It's like, oh, Kip the King, yeah, he should.
From inside the 15, chance for a good return. There to make the tackle, and with that, we'll head to the fourth quarter. We've reached the break, and UNLV is on top. We take just a minute to look at the stats as they are threatening to put this one away. And we're just about ready to go with the final quarter. They go back to work with the first down in the final period of this one. Motion from the wide receiver. Wants to throw one first. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete.
And this is going to fall on the quarterback's shoulders. You're in the fourth quarter. You're trailing. It's a close game. You are going to have to complete some balls. You're going to have to make some big-time throws in small windows under duress if you're going to bring your team back and will them to victory. Incomplete there, obviously, but expect them to continue to throw it. This quarterback better dial in.
Yeah, and this offense has to find a way to run the football. They got to get more creative, or whatever that looks like for this offense, something to jumpstart them because nothing really going on the ground.
Yeah, defensively, though, you got to give them credit, too.
Makes the grab in their space. Out across the 30 and out of bounds at the 33, and that's what you're looking for when you're backed up in your own territory. The Black Knights come to the line with a new set of downs. Drops back on first down. Can't quite make the connection there. Might have led him a little too much.
Yeah, and I don't know what happened. He didn't look open as it is, and the QB's trying to make a play, trying to force the ball, but at least he threw it where his guy could catch it or nobody could catch it.
They'll run it behind the big guys on the left. They'll give him 3 yards on the play. It's 3rd and 7.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Firing to the right, complete. Still on his feet. And this defense was flailing as he weaved his way and got down to the 26.
Well, trailing like they are right now in the fourth quarter, their execution offensively is just going to have to be at a premium. You can't afford a lot of incompletions at this point. Everybody is going to need to be on the same page moving forward.
He's past the sticks. And he's forced out of bounds close to the goal line, and that shove saved a touchdown.
This is an offense that can find multiple ways to get explosive plays, especially when they hand it off to this guy, David.
And it's so nice to have a running game you can depend on, especially when you get on the other side of the field, now set up on the 2-yard line.
Touchdown, Army! Fitted in the window for the score. Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. Just got a little casual with it and blew the extra point.
Offense will take that. Free 5 yards every time. Bad discipline by the defense.
How about this? A 2-point conversion coming. Looking to throw. And he's got it for the 2-point conversion. He'll start the return inside his 5. And the returner will be brought down. So the Rebels come out to get this drive started. Right there to stop him, and that'll be a loss of 3.
How about the job by this defense today? They knew what they were getting into. A really good running back. We talked to him this week. It was the main focus point of this offense, stopping the run game, stopping the run game. Boy, have they showed up and showed out and answered that challenge.
Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Hit and stopped right there. Not much on that pickup.
Quarterbacks generally, guys, we know, they're not as big and not as physical runners as running backs, so it is going to be trickier for them to break tackles. I like the idea of getting the design quarterback run game going, but moving forward, let's see if we can get him out to the perimeter.
What a big play this one could be. Tight game, getting late, 3rd and long coming up. From the gun, wants to pass. And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd down.
You got to be careful if you're the quarterback there. Third down, you know, you see a lot of exotic coverages by the defense.
Look at this, guys. The offense appears to be going for it from their own side of the field. Got to make the play on fourth. The clock stops. 2 minutes left to play in this one. Across the 30, out of bounds at the 31-yard line, and they kick-started this drive with that one. It's 1st and 10 from the 31. They want that clock to run. Stopped in his tracks. He got nothing. It'll be 2nd and 10.
Man, we knew the linebackers were the strength of this defense, but coming in the offense, man, they felt really good about their running back. And so far, man, it's been a fun matchup to watch, but advantage to these guys that have been filling gaps, scraping, getting to the football, making plays. This linebacker unit really held down this rushing attack that they usually hang their hat on.
Trying to save time on defense, they use their 2nd timeout. The brain trust getting thoughts together for this big 3rd down coming up. It's 3rd and 5. From the gun, wants to pass. Got his man. Still on his feet at the 45. There he goes. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but not before yet another big play in this passing attack. The Rebels go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Snap on 1st down, wants to throw. A shot toward the end zone. And it's caught for a touchdown, and that might do it. Let's see if they can roll snake eyes in a good way and get the deuce. They'll run it. It's Thomas. Dives into the end zone for the 2-point conversion. Now they'll try to get another possession with an onside kick. Not much drives more anxiety than waiting to see if the hands team can corral the onside kick, and they do. The Cadets have it back as Army goes back on offense. Man, what a drive last time for the touchdown. That passing attack was lethal, David.
Yeah, and you know, you hear all these stupid commentators like me and Jesse talking about create balance, you know, run and pass. No, when you throw that good, spin the ball around.
So the defense has to find a way to affect the quarterback on this drive, because last drive he had way too much time to throw.
And the Black Knights can play this 2nd down a lot of ways. Takes a snap, wants to throw. Almost had the pick there. Would have been his 2nd of the game. Instead, it brings up 3rd down.
Well, the defense just did the quarterback a massive favor. That's the nicest thing they've done to him all game. They've already picked him off twice. That should have been number 3.
Defense trying to come up with a stop on 3rd and short from the 37. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the right. Another incompletion on 3rd down.
Well, the quarterback off target on that one. And in this 2-minute situation, you've got to be able to call and run passing play.
All right, let me jump in here. They are going to go for it on 4th down, and I'm not sure they have much choice in this situation. Wide receiver comes in motion. Needs it here on 4th down. Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his concentration. postseason in college football viewed as a reward, then as a referendum and an opportunity coming in this one. It's the Tennessee Volunteers and the LSU Tigers. Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer here in the booth. Holly Rowe is down on the sidelines, and we check in with her right now.
Guys, the Vols head coach told me before the game, Coach is using a great motivational tactic in the locker room with his team. He told me this is the best game outside of the playoffs in this postseason. And challenging our guys to put on a show for our fans. They want to make sure people know we will be in the playoff next year. And that motivation all starts here today with a terrific top 25 matchup. Guys, back to you.
Okay, Holly. On the return, it's Beal. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13.
You definitely want to commit to the run game. You want to establish the run game. You want the defense to honor it. But if it doesn't work a little later down the road, you might think about airing that puppy out.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Selling the fake. Unloads it downfield. And they can't hook up. Going for the big play on 2nd down. Now it's 3rd down.
Well, even though that pass was incomplete, I wouldn't be shocked if this defense in the second half decides to play some deeper coverages. This offense has already shown they're willing to be aggressive, and they've got a lot of speed. Moving forward, this defense cannot afford to give up big plays in the passing game.
Left side is Staley. Turns on the Jets. The 20. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Volunteers. He got loose, and it was lights out after that.
And they talked about his speed all week, but it's one thing to talk about. It's another thing to see it. You see that young man out wide, man. He can fly, and he runs right by the defense. They take a shot early, Palmer. They find the speedster, and he finds the end zone.
And I think the defensive coordinator right now is just kicking himself because you're right. I mean, they watched film all week long. You've seen this guy torch defenses. You cannot play coverages that allow this guy to take the top off and get behind your back line. That right there is just a big mistake defensively, a bad call. And kudos to the offense for finding the matchup and making them pay.
Finds a crease. It's Berry. Oh, he's got some space. They drop him at the 47-yard line, but he'll have plenty to move the sticks. They'll snap it from the 47 on 1st down. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Brown. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain.
Getting suffocated right away. How about the DB? Just seeing that initially, pulling the trigger, getting to him, get him on the ground, get the tackle for a loss.
They'll run it out of the shotgun. Just smothered on the play.
And it's a great play by the defensive end. The most athletic players on the field play defensive end. Yes, you heard me, Jess, Reese. Exactly what I said. Great get off. Great job getting in the backfield, making the play.
Look out! And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
Oh, you know what time it is when the defense gets that stop on 3rd.
Wait just a second. They're leaving the offense on the field. They're going to go for it in this situation. Snapped it, and he has to have it. Throws to the wideout. On target over the middle. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive. LSU moving quickly, going to work again on 1st down. Handoff, Caden Durham. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Handoff again. Finding some room. Enough to move the chains. He's finally brought down, but he takes it all the way to the 6. LSU lining up 1st and goal.